Today I'd like to share something new that I've been working on, and you'll probably find it really helpful if you build with AppSheet. What it is an app-aware, AppSheet-specific AI assistant. But rather than try to explain exactly what that is, let me just show you. Let's go into AppSheet, and I'm going to create a new app from the Task Manager template. What I've created is a Chrome extension, and I can click here to access it. The first thing I'm going to do is ask it a question. So for example, what's the difference between a bot and an action? That's a question I certainly had the first time I was using AppSheet, and I'm sure a lot of other people do as well. And it comes back with a quick, to-the-point answer, which saves me the time of having to go look that up in the documentation or go search the web. Next, let's say that this is the first time I'm using AppSheet, and I'm trying to figure out how to remove this repeat field from my new task form. I can just ask the assistant, how do I remove repeat? And after a few seconds, it comes back with an answer that's specific to my application. And then if I have a follow-up question, I can just ask to continue the conversation. You may have tried using standard AI tools like ChatGPT and Gemini. They have some basic information about AppSheet, but the difference is that they're not AppSheet specific and they don't know about your specific app. So if you just ask them something like, how can I remove repeat? They're going to have no idea what you're talking about. It's just like if you went out on the street and asked a random stranger that question, they'd have no clue unless you gave them more detail. The AI that I'm using here is tailored specifically for AppSheet, and since it's a Chrome extension, it can see the structure of your app, so you don't have to explain that to it every single time you have a question. I've been using it myself, and not having to provide all that detail saves at least a couple minutes every single time I have a question, and that really adds up over time. I'm still putting the finishing touches on this, so it's not available to anyone else just yet, but once it's ready, I am planning to make it available via a monthly subscription. If you're interested, just give me your email address using the link that I pinned down in the comments, and I will let you know as soon as it's ready. I'd also love to hear what you think. If you have ideas or questions, please share them down in the comments. That's it for today. Thanks for watching and happy building.